Again, some have played more matches than others, so let's see how he fares now against Oceanman.
See if he can stay flawless. Worth noting, Finbarr is an excellent moving player. Again, not somebody who people know as a moving player, primarily, but he is extraordinary. I've played him in moving before, and he's better than you'd expect for sure. And of course, he's also extremely good at no moving. I think he may have an area code. I can't see because it's blocked by the thing that says locked in, but he may be locked in.
Yeah, he may be locked in on the right guess. Oceanman also in Tocantins, but farther north.
Yeah, it's right in the middle.
Right in the middle. It works out very well there from Finbarr. That's 937 down to Oceanman.
Again, we see that ability of Finbarr, again, with the moving experience, going very quickly and able to find that info. He did a really, really good job with that, and it paid off for him.
Yeah, round 2 now, 1.5 times damage. Players off quick. I'm noticing Finbarr is one of our few players we've seen today who's really using fast move to his advantage. Not all the other players have been really doing that.
So we had on the bins, it said Chukurova Belediesi, which means Chukurova municipality. I have no idea where Chukurova is, but oftentimes those municipalities are towns that are findable on the map. We'll see if Finbarr decides to scan for it, if he just goes for the region guess. It looks like he's moving at the same time as he's scanning, which is a big brain move there. But
that is a big brain move. That's a common moving player, I guess, strategy,
Adana.
you could say. Oh,
he's got a
Adana
sign
there.
for Adana.
That's quite helpful. Oceanman, farther east of Adana. We'll see. Town is saying Adana's to the east, so very good guess there from Finbarr. Great sign find. It works out well for him. Oceanman already on 4,388 health, and we're only on round 3.
Once again, with Finbarr, you see the moving experience coming into play. The way he was able to get to that information and use it efficiently. That's something that a lot of these players, you won't see that from them. You'll see players play at rounds that are effectively no move, or they'll send really quickly, or they will go the wrong way. But Finbarr is, again, a much better moving player than most people realize.
Yeah, and we're definitely seeing that, and I love that we're seeing that. He's getting whatever information he can. He's moving around quick. Oceanman not moving around as quick. You see Oceanman even right now kind of just stopping and taking a look around, playing it a bit like it's no move, and then proceeding to move. Finbarr opting to just move as fast as he can. What can he find? But he hasn't found much. You get to this point in a round, only 15 seconds left. There's not much else you're going to find. You just make a region guess.
Finbarr did find a bin again. It said something like Chihan Bailey, I think, but again, I don't know what that is, and looks like he doesn't either, so... Wait, Oceanman doesn't have a pin down. He's got 1 second.
Oh, did he get it in there?
Did he get it? He did.
He got it in, and it's close, but Finbarr even closer. What impressive guesses with so little to go off of.
Finbarr didn't look surprised, so maybe he did actually find that, and maybe Oceanman got lucky? I don't know. But Chihan Bailey was right there. That was crazy.
That was some sort of round.
And Oceanman's pin was in Egypt with about half a second left, so...
Yeah.
So again, Finbarr finding that info. It's the Cidade Rio de Janeiro, which, of course, well, we all know what Rio de Janeiro is, but the thing is, Oceanman doesn't have that info, and he's going to go in Sao Paulo.
He's going Sao Paulo, and that's a bigger distance than you'd think, just from looking at the map. So that's 2,000 points down. Finbarr flawlessing currently. Oceanman in the yellow here, 1,900 health. We move on to Kyrgyzstan. We see Finbarr looking at the map while moving. Very nice.
Yep. I gotta say, Finbarr, he's putting on a clinic right now. Just amazing gameplay. And again, it's cool for me to see, because this is exactly how I play as well. So I'm seeing him play the same way and use this playstyle so impressively well, and it's cool. It's cool to see for sure.
Yeah. Is he lining up a road? It would appear he is.
Oceanman again has not zoomed in. He's just kind of trying to get a feel for the landscape. He's going towards Jalalabad here.
Wow.
Yeah, Finbarr, man. Look at that.
Finbarr with such an impressive guess. You see him jamming out to his tunes too, but it's worth noting Oceanman didn't line anything up, and he was still very close.
Yeah, Finbarr's got that, the Taylor Swift or Olivia Rodrigo or whatever it is, but he could not be more locked in right now.
We're on
Which is so
round
interesting.
6.
I cannot play with music. It is incredibly distracting to me, and I am impressed by the people who are able to do that.
Yeah, it seems to really help some people, and some people it's quite distracting. I definitely really like music going.
Yeah. It's so interesting how different people are and how differently their brains work. Anyway, the pole top here, I think, is Kansai, which is where Finbarr's pin is. So Kansai is the region that has like Kyoto and Osaka in it. I think Finbarr's guess is probably quite good here. Oceanman, once again, hasn't zoomed in. I'm not sure if he has much, but he is also going Kansai. Similar area.
Yeah, they seem close.
Finbarr found something.
Finbarr moved down south a little bit. It pays off.
Closer.
He continues to flawless with 3.5 times damage. That's 616 health. Oceanman not looking too happy with how this game is going.
Yep. The difference in moving experience is definitely showing here.
Definitely. We have a Malaysia by the looks of it. That looks like a very Malaysian sign for towns and everything.
Negeri
That looks like
Sembilan.
some great information there from Finbarr. He's just gonna hope that Oceanman did not see it, and Oceanman hasn't. So he just has to guess whatever he can. Where is he gonna go?
KLIA is Kuala Lumpur International Airport, so that's maybe what he sees.
Wow.
Yep.
It works out. They end up being pretty equidistant, and Oceanman breaks Finbarr's flawless.
Yeah, so it was in the right state. So Finbarr had the state Negeri Sembilan, but he sent in the middle, and it happened to be on the border, quite close to Kuala Lumpur.
Round 8 now. This is where it gets quite serious. Finbarr still with a massive lead here. He zoomed in quick there to the border of Romania and Bulgaria. We do see some signage here. Can Finn read this?
Oblast Varna. He certainly can read Cyrillic. It says Oh no, it says Varna. Wow, my brain. Somehow I read that as Barna. Yes, so that says Oblast Varna. Varna being that large city. So Oceanman has the same sign, but does he have? I don't know if he was able to find the same info that Finbarr did.
Looks like he did not. Finbarr closer, but Oceanman a good region guess. I mean, Finn's really showing how good of a moving player he is. This is quite impressive.
I'm actually really impressed. He's found info in almost every round, and he's used it perfectly. Super efficiently.
Amazing
really
showing here from Finn.
There's no way he knows Landkreise, right? So we're in Germany. We have a lot of the town entry signs will have second level subdivisions written on them. The problem is there's about 450 of them. So yeah, Vogel, I guess Freiensteinau is probably the Kreis. So those are learnable, but the problem is they're kind of a pain to learn, so not a lot of players have done it. We'll see. Ben is scanning very southeast right now. Freiensteinau, does he know that?
I don't know. They do both have the same sign right now. So we'll see.
Wonder. I haven't learned these myself, so I don't know where Freiensteinau is, but we'll see if one of them does.
5 times damage. The timer ticks. Finn still closer. That's gonna not take him the game.
Man, my math has been awful. I apologize to the viewers.
It's okay. Man. We should have been on 213 health in round 10. It would be quite difficult for him to take this.
Especially in Estonia or wherever we are. That's unfortunate round limit moment. But at the same time, I think that Finbarr wholly deserves to win this moving game, so I think it's a fair result.
Yes, I agree. He's definitely showed a better performance in this particular game here. He can just get, if it is Estonia and he just guesses middle Estonia, he wins.
Yep, absolutely. And it's definitely Estonia. He knows that. I mean, he sees the bus says Pohja Eesti, Eesti being the Estonian name for Estonia, so he's chilling here, for sure.
He is chilling. 15 seconds left. Will we maybe happen to see an impressive 5K or great guess? We actually do see Oceanman in Finland. So that is just going to be the game.
Yeah.
Finn in Estonia will win.
Yeah, you may as well take the big risk. Round 10, Oceanman, like, what the heck? He knows if it's Estonia, he's done for anyway, so he may as well try something. Yeah. What an impressive performance, though, it has to be said, from Finbarr.
Agreed.
I know we've been singing his praises the whole game, but yeah, that was one of the best moving games we've seen in the entire tournament, for sure.
I agree. Definitely the best of our stream, for sure.
Right,
and
yes, we haven't had the pleasure of watching Blinky, but
yeah.
Definitely the best we've seen.
We move on to no moving now. I'd be curious to see. I think this would even it up a bit skill-wise here. Again, Finbarr, that moving advantage, but both these players quite good at no move.
Yep. I imagine this will even it up a bit. This looks like India. It's very green, which is interesting.
Agreed. I'd be curious to see where this is. Both players seem a bit confused here. Maybe they're happy this is a round one and there's no multis yet, because we could see a pretty big difference in guesses. It's definitely possible. Both actually opting to be quite close to each other. It is just west of them. And not much. Oceanman with a little wave. That's the classic, in case you don't know. You ever guess like right near your opponent, you have to force spam the wave emote. It's the only way.
It's the only way. Finbarr, I'm not sure Finbarr answered the wave of his own. Maybe that's bad luck for him.
Yeah, I don't think he did. I think that's kind of BM.
This is interesting. Maybe Thailand? We have what look like oil palms. I would say maybe this is southern Thailand, if I had to guess, down in the Malay Peninsula.
I do like that. It makes sense.
Finbarr with the Gulf of Thailand hedge.
Yeah, Finbarr might be doing a little swimming here. We'll see. But yeah, the oil palms there. You just saw Finbarr looking at them. Oceanman, you can see them on his screen as well.
Oceanman's thinking about Indonesia, which is possible. I'm not sure it's where I would guess, but it's possible. Yeah, the landscape to me looks a little more Thai. I think Finbarr's probably got the right idea, but we'll see. We'll see.
It is just Thai. I'm surprised Finn didn't commit that even more, but it still does work out for him. Decent bit of damage as we go into round 3.
Yeah, you get a lot of weird bait areas towards the north, like around Bangkok and like southeast of it, that can look very peninsula-like, so I think he was just being extra careful with that guess.
Very understandable. Round 3 here in southern Chile, probably sort of far south. It seems pretty green and mountainous. So I would say bare minimum we're south of Santiago here.
Yep.
Let's see where our players
has
make
locked
a guess.
it in. Finbarr, is he scanning for roads? I wonder, no. He's got the town, though.
Oh, he was seeing if he could get the exact road. What a great guess there from Finbarr.
Yep. He was able to line up the road angle, found a town that fit, and yeah, made a beautiful guess. So Kenya now. Finbarr opting to go fairly west within the country, which makes sense. I mean, the greenness and the sort of red soil fit very, very well for the west, although you can see a lot of that to the north of Nairobi as well.
Yeah, they seem in a similar area here, so we shouldn't see too much in the point differential.
Yep. Finbarr's a bit further west at the moment, and it's north of Nairobi. That's the other area.
That is the other area. That would make sense for that.
And yeah, pretty tricky country to region guess. Well, you can usually narrow it down to at least a couple of areas. This is interesting. Is this southern border? Never mind, okay.
I could like that. It could be there.
Yeah, the more I look at it, I think it maybe is... Oh boy. I'm not actually sure. Why am I getting mixed vibes from this? See, like, I thought it could be east, where Finbarr is now.
That could make sense too.
The
I
sort of
like
rockiness fits, but then like the sort of deadness of the trees and stuff makes me think more south and west. So I'm actually not sure about this. I'm not a great Botswana player, so I trust the players more than myself here, but we'll see what they decide on.
Yeah, they both seem to be considering quite a bit, like really looking around all over. Oceanman doesn't look too happy, you can see on the cam there. We're getting down to the bottom of it. 2 seconds.
It was west, yep.
It's far west.
That really sort of dead vegetation is very common for the west, and the sort of white soil made sense for the west as well, but at the same time, I understand their guesses in the east. I've made that mistake before. Speaking of Botswana?
Yeah, speaking of Botswana, run it back. It would appear we're just back in Botswana once again, and Finn opting east again. See if this pays off this time. Oceanman now.
Look this time.
Oh, you see him debating the whole country. West, east, west, east.
Again, I'm not sure. It doesn't look the same as the last round, but I mean, the soil's pretty white, the vegetation's pretty dead, but it's also a lot more sort of shrubby rather than like sandy, like the last one was. So, again, I don't hate the guess around the salt pans, which is where they both are right now, but the Finbarr's road here could work. It is just around the salt pans.
Yeah, Oceanman ends up being closer. That's going to be good for the confidence. I feel like we were seeing a bit of a loss of confidence in Oceanman, at least from watching the cam recently, so that's going to be good for him. He now has a lead going into round 7 with 4 times damage. It is still pretty close game here, but big for Oceanman.
Yeah, I mean, that's his first big round win of the entire match so far, so that's definitely a confidence boost. What would be really interesting is if we get a US round, because I know that Oceanman is an amazing US player, and yeah, in high damage, if that happens, then we could see a serious shakeup here. But for now, I think we're in Sweden or Finland. We will see what the players go for.
Yeah, Oceanman definitely was looking a bit confused on this round, so we'll see. He hasn't even zoomed in the map yet. Here he goes. He's going north Sweden. Finn doing a little swimming once again.
Yep. I like the Gulf of Bothnia hedge. I'm not sure which country this is either, so... Yep, it is just North Sweden, but it's coastal.
Works out for Oceanman. The commit in Sweden pays off. The confidence to not do the swimming. It works out for him. We are now on round 8, 4.5 times damage. Oceanman has now increased his lead. Let's see if he can continue that or not.
Looks like a turkey here. We had a couple turkey runs in the moving games. We now have a no-move turkey. Pretty tough country to region guess. I mean, maybe the olive trees feel like more Western, more Mediterranean, kind of more similar to Greece, which the players seem to agree with, but still could be some points on offer here.
Most definitely. They both seem, more in the western area. However, Oceanman much closer to the Mediterranean.
Nice guess, Oceanman.
And it works out very well for Oceanman. Finbarr is now on 897 health. It is still possible for him to come back. 2 rounds to go, high multis, we will see. But Oceanman with a big comeback.
Yep, I like the South Australia guess here. The white car works very well for this area. The sort of flat, slightly rolling landscape is something you get a lot in that area. So I definitely like the guess from Finbarr. I would probably be in a similar area of South Australia if it was me.
Oceanman going just in Victoria, sort of near Melbourne.
Good work too.
We'll see who ends up being closer here.
Wow.
It's pretty even distance, not too many points, but Oceanman a little closer, deals 590 points with the 5 times multiplier. Finbarr is on his last life. This is round 10. This is it. Will we get NMPZ? Will Finbarr make an insane comeback?
We could see something happen here. There's a name of a school, but it's not helpful, as far as I can tell. yeah, we know it's Colombia. We have these sort of crosses on the backs of the signs, which are indicative of Colombia when you're in Latin America. But not an easy region guess, which means Finbarr definitely could make the comeback here if he makes a nice guess. We will see.
It is possible. You love to see this level of tension in a round 10 when really anything can happen.
Finbarr probably going to take somewhat of a risk here, because if he clicks middle, he knows he probably loses. So he may... Well, he's actually going Bogota. He's switching to Bucaramanga. And he nails it. Unbelievable.
Is that enough points?
Yes.
It is! And
Incredible.
he wins on round 10!
Wow.
Wow, what an insane guess from Finbarr.